people always wanting to borrow money.
Right. And people know that you have money. People want to ask you for it. Now, this isn't people who never ask for money. I'm talking about people who always ask for money. I mean, like always. And they never have any money, like no little change. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about big numbers, like $200, $300, $400, $2,000. I'm talking about $5.
Then people be asking those
that's
big
like
numbers.
Lunch for a week. That adds up to about that much.
Right.
$200, $300. Anyway, I'm one of those people that I can say no.
No.
But when people do like to, the begging people love to give you the story of their life.
They give you the 4th of July speech.
Before they ask you for money. It's just like, just tell me how much you need.
Yeah.
I do realize it's probably awkward to ask for money, but if you never have money, don't you think it's time for you to like...
have money?
or budget. Whenever I lost everything, because I did, if you see that first video, we lost
Check out first video, y'all.
I mean, and I'm not saying that you should never ask for help.
You should.
I mean, I probably should have. But I'm one of those people that I just figure it out myself.
I mean, shout out to the people who can just ask you for if you need some money.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people who can just do that and not give you their entire history in why they went through. And I get it. You want to explain yourself, right? But there's some people. See, I'm saying this because it just happened to me, where this person will ask for money frequently,
all the time.
But there's always this long, before they even say that they want to borrow money, they're going to ask for the borrow. That's what's coming next. And there's this big, long, drawn out, starting from 15 years ago, then 10, and last week, and this happened, and led up to this.
Are you done?
And can I borrow some money?
No.
This guy at work once asked me, he's the like, sometimes at work I get tips. And so he would always
I know you're talking
all the
about.
time he would always come and ask me, hey, can I get some money just to run over to the speedway, the gas station, but it's like all the time. And I'm one of those people that look, I don't always give my tips away.
He was always broke.
I know that's a bad thing to do. That's a bad habit to have, but I do. Sometimes I just give my tips away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's it's nice that customers give it to me, but sometimes people around you, they
it's like whatever.
I don't like to leave a man hungry. You know what I mean?
What?
I don't like when people don't have lunch. You know what I mean? But when you don't ever have money, I'm like, sir, you are a lot older than me. What is going on?
Yeah.
It's not like, again, it's not the people who don't ever ask and every once in a while do. It's the ones who are like professional money
asking.
askers.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the people who just want to borrow.
I am not your ATM.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, I'm good with money.
Yeah.
But I'm not your ATM, and I'm good with money for me. I like to spoil me.
But we lost all our money, so we had to be. We had no choice.
I was going to tell you, like,
it's almost like you can't get away from. Like you ever see them, and you dodge them, like.
Yeah, or they over compliment you because they know they got to ask you for something, so they start being extra. Like it's coming.
You know what
I mean?
That's what happened to me. Is that this person stopped me.
Here we go.
So this happened, and then it led up to this, and now I'm going through that. And so I was wondering, but first let me tell you what happened initially for it to even happen like this. This is why.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
And I'm like, okay, you're about to ask me for cash,
right?
Okay, and I'm about to be cool with it,
right?
But you're giving me this, presidential speech, and I'm just want to get down to. I have things to do,
and sometimes there are certain people you have to say no to because you know that they will always be around. Yeah. They will always be trying to get money from you, no matter what you do, or no matter what they will. They are people who not only ask you for money, they probably ask everybody all the time for money. And so if you always say yes, they're always going to be around you. Yeah, and I don't want you around me.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like people. I like to help people. I don't like people being, without stuff. I've been homeless before, so I know what it's like to not have money. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to mismanage money and understand. But we get to a certain age. There are some people you have to say no to because they'll never change if people keep saying yes. Right. Like some people have just made a lifetime career of never having anything and taking handouts.
Right. And you're talking to two people.
Right.
Who literally were broke as a joke.
Right.
Just a few years back.
Yeah.
And we had to learn some really hard lessons.
You remember when we went to New York and we didn't eat for like 2 weeks?
We didn't eat.
We didn't eat for like 2 weeks. We didn't ask nobody for money.
When
And Danielle, we did not have any money for a train in New York. And Danielle walked to Macy's.
We lived on 118th Street
and First Avenue.
Macy's
is on 34th and Broadway. She had to go to work and walk all the way to work and then go to lunch with no money and watch other people eat.
That is funny.
Then she had to walk home and not have any dinner.
From Midtown to Harlem, which is where we live.
And so those kind of experiences teach you how to be self-reliant.
Doesn't it? I was so happy I got a job. You in expensive ass New York, you get a job. It's like, oh yeah, you got a job. I'm like, damn, I don't got no money for a subway to go in the subway or anything. And then God was like, yeah, you got feet.
And the guy that asked me for money, the first time he ever asked me for that, he said, I was afraid to ask you because I thought you were going to say no. Because you look like a no person.
Yeah, that you are.
I said, I'm not a no person. Sure. I said, here, look, you can have my tips. Here you go. I gave about $20 in tips.
Yeah.
Hey, go to the store.
Right.
And he didn't. You got to get real food.
Right.
Take the $20. It's much better to go get something something else is bad for you, but still sustains you, like bologna and bread.
Oh, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Staples.
Those are staples. You can get a lot of wear out of that.
You can get some get some staple foods.
You sure can. But definitely take your money, what you make, and then ration it out so that you don't come and ask me for money.
Give me. If you're gonna borrow money from me, just ask me for the money. I don't need the inauguration speech.
The sad story that's supposed to manipulate me into giving you more than you're about to ask me. Because it's just like, just don't ask me. Just say, Kara, I need to borrow $30.
Right.
And if I say no, that's why people tell you the story. Because they're afraid if you just say, Kara, can I borrow $30? It'll be like no. But if they go and go, oh man, my kid doesn't have medicine.
And I need Pampers.
My child doesn't have Pampers, and my baby's father, he done left me, and now I don't have diapers for my kids. So I'm your baby's dad.
You know what the best part is? You know what the best part is? Is when you give this person money and you see them spending money.
Yeah.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
On clothes and shoes. I gave someone money once. I let them borrow some money. Saw them a couple of weeks later. Still didn't get my money back. One.
Yeah.
And two, this person had their nails done and their hair done.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
where's my money?
You gonna spot me my money?
Right.
But see, if I give you money though, and you say, oh, well, I'm gonna I have it back to you on Friday. If Friday comes, and you're like,
and you won't see much of them.
Yeah.
You might see them in passing. Hi.
See them all.
They'll be like, walk past you. Hi.
Yeah. See them all week, and they're power walking by you. We're talking about the Felicias on Friday.
Yeah, we're talking about. Let me borrow that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, big it is.
If you want to borrow money, keep it simple. Just ask.